Hey everyone, how you doing? My name is McGregor. I help people to automate the annoying parts of their business and life using no-code tools, especially Airtable and Airtable AI, which are my favorite. And what we're going to talk about today is actually a little music project I've had on the side called NoHit Music, where basically I help people to get beyond the singles that they've heard on the radio to actually understand the true essence of a band. And it's something I've just kind of scratched my own itch with. Because I want to learn about why do people love, let's say, U2 so much. Well, you get past the first couple songs, then you hear some of the deeper cuts, and you're like, oh man, this band is awesome. Why have I never heard this song before? I want to help people to discover those, and because of the theme of the hackathon, I've made a pretty cool little game out of it as well. So just show you, no songs right now. None of these are filled in except for users. I have that in there, but what happens is we're going to put in a band name. This AI generator is going to be a no-hit music expert. It is going to try to find songs that are frequently praised in communities by fans, but are not songs that have been, charted on as singles, etc. So it's going to be kind of like the lesser known but really loved songs. That's what we're going to go for. And what's going to happen is it's going to generate a big long list of the information with commas between each song. And the first automation is going to create 20 records in this songs table with that one Airtable AI prompt, which is pretty cool. And then from there, we're going to get to the game part. So let's put in Weezer and searching the web, and you're going to see all this happen like so fast. It's kind of crazy. All right, so boom, this came in, and immediately you can start seeing these songs generated. Another automation is going to Spotify, grabbing the actual track IDs, the album images, all this information about these different songs. And then it's trying to match as many of it as it can. And then what it's doing is it's creating a bracket, because it is March Madness season after all. And the only thing I have to add in this little demo is my name. So now it's Sean's Weezer no-hit bracket. And what it's going to do is generate 8 games for the Sweet 16 of different songs and put them against each other. And so if I go over here to this interface, all of a sudden now I have these different songs that I have to pick. Okay, click to vote, and it's going to pull in the Spotify information. It doesn't really come across when I hit play, but I'll just show you that the actual music does work. So you can compare the two songs, and you're like them both, but I'm going to pick that one. Boom, disappears. And you can just go through each of these, and what's going to happen is when you're done with this playlist, or when you're done with this bracket, it's going to generate a playlist where your champion song is going to be the first song, and then the runner-up is going to be the second song. And basically you have to go through and make the tough choices of like, oh man, these are both awesome songs, but I got to pick In the Garage. It's one of my favorites. And all these, you can just go through and discover some music you haven't heard before, or if it's a band you love, get frustrated and like, oh man, I cannot believe this is happening. But look, whenever all the Sweet 16 songs are done, boom, Elite 8 is created. And same thing, you pick those, Final Four, those 2 games are created, and Championship. So we'll run through it, then I'll show you a little bit of the back end, how it all works. In the Garage, that's my jam. Blue Album, we were all there. Okay, Final Four, and pow, there it is again. So this is, pretty unbelievable. This interface was built by Omni. I was working on a different way to do it, and then they just, crushed and did a great job. But then, boom, we have championship. I'll pick In the Garage. And so what would happen when this is all done is the person would actually get they would actually get a playlist sent to them with the different songs as they picked them. You can see this final order of songs. And it shows In the Garage, Holiday, Good Life. And basically, this is the championship game. This was number 1. This is number 2. And it puts all these songs in order. And then here's like the actual track IDs, so it can actually generate a playlist on my NoHit Music Spotify account, and then send this person that actual playlist, and it'll say, Sean's Weezer No-Hit playlist. Many Weezer songs entered, but Sean chose In the Garage as the ultimate Weezer no-hit song. And so it's just like a very fun, interactive, especially, this time of year with March Madness happening. And, just a very cool use case of Airtable AI, just showing what's possible. I didn't plan on even entering this competition, but I started it this morning. I used my buddy ChatGPT Atlas to be kind of my co-pilot throughout this, because I can't write scripts, but with its help, I was able to get all this stuff written. And, just pretty insane what is possible nowadays, and it's only getting better. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on this. Again, I normally teach short-term rentals, and how to automate that part of that business, but I also do consulting for other companies. And just, this is another proof that Airtable can pretty much do anything if you're just creative and you give it a shot. There's pretty much sky's the limit. I'm always just constantly blown away. But again, you saw how fast that was. Again, if we enter in U2 and we just sit here, in just a few seconds, you'll see all these songs pop up. And then game on again. And yeah, this is something that just for fun, I think will be really cool. But, if you're a music fan, this puts you in a real jam having to decide between some of your favorite songs. So anyway, Sean McGregor, hope y'all enjoy this. This should pop up in a second. And just show you, okay, here are the songs. They're all going to come in one more time. Yep, all that's already happening. Bracket playlist. I need to just put in my name there, but you'll automatically see U2, Sweet 16, matchups. And if we go back to this interface, here are all the songs with the ability to play it natively inside of Airtable, which is just insane. So, all right, y'all. Thanks again. Sean McGregor, reach out. Love to chat with y'all. Thank you.